From a young age, ATVs have been a huge part of my life. My dad got me my first ATV when I was just 4 years old, which for me has created a lifetime of amazing memories. There are many different types of ATVs, ranging from sport to utility to sport utility. A recent census conducted in the spring of 2014 showed that 11.2 million households own ATVs. Some of you may be among those 11.2 million, and you know exactly what I'm talking about with the memories and thrills ATVs can bring. For those of you who have not been able to experience an ATV yet, well, I truly hope you get the chance because it's definitely an unmatched experience. So today we'll examine the difference between sport, utility, and sport utility ATVs. To better understand each ATV, we'll break them down individually so we can truly examine the differences. Sport ATVs are those ATVs that you would find riders using in a race. They are smaller displacement motors than utility, but they rev higher and faster, creating more power and torque. They also utilize a manual transmission, which means you select the gear and how much power the motor is getting at any specific time. They offer race-inspired plastic, which is more aggressive looking, but does not offer very much protection from mud. They also do not have any racks or anything like that, which really allows the rider to have plenty of room to move around while in a race. Sport ATVs are perfect for some, but for others, a little more work-inspired ATV is what they're looking for. This is where utility ATVs are much better. Utility ATVs are mostly what you would find on a farm or somebody who's using their ATV mainly for work. Most of them are automatic, making it very easy for beginners to use. Some may have push-button shift, but that's only in certain applications, and I would say for the majority, most are automatic. They have bulkier plastic, which is good for protection from mud, but not as roomy as the Sport Quad. They offer racks on the front and rear of the machine, so that way you can load up any of your equipment you need for the day when you're working. Many of them also have trailer hitch applications, so you can tow a trailer behind you if your job requires it. And if more work or more play isn't exactly what you desire all the time, well then you may be somewhere in between and want to look at a sport utility. Sport utilities look very similar to utility ATVs, but a lot of them don't have the racks. They still offer the bulky plastic that gives you good protection from the mud, and many still utilize an automatic transmission, making it easy for any rider to ride. They do have larger motors in them though, so that way even the most experienced rider can still have a fun day on the trail. Many offer better suspension than just the utility, making you able to go over rough terrain much faster. Now that we examined the three different types of ATVs, sport, utility, and sport utility, I want everyone to go out and try a different type of ATV because it can truly be a lifelong memory and an experience that you will never forget. So go out and become a part of the 11.2 million people who own ATVs today.